All right, I hope you're buckled in and ready to go for this stitch pattern today, because this one's going to be a doozy. This is going to be a 5-pattern or a 5-row repeat, but it's going to be the most interesting stitch we've done so far. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start out with a multiple of 10 stitches plus 4. I think we're familiar with the routine here now and what that means. So we're going to do a multiple of 10. I'm going to do 20. So now I have my multiple of 10 here, and then I'm going to chain 4 extra. So now, starting in the 4th chain from the hook, I'm going to place a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4th chain from the hook. I'm going to go ahead and drop a double crochet there. Now I'm going to place double crochets all the way down the chain. If you haven't watched my other videos setting up foundations for working these types of stitches, then definitely go back and watch the other stitch pattern videos, because I go in depth on how to create these stitches. I'm not going to go in depth in each video about how to create each stitch, because I feel like for those following in sequential order, that would get really boring and really tedious really fast. So definitely go ahead and check out the previous videos to get up to speed. This is going to be a very interesting stitch. Kind of wondering if maybe I should have done more than 20. I think that'll be fine though. All right, I'm coming up on the end here. I'm about to place my last double crochet in this last chain. We all know that's the trickiest one. All right, on to row 2. So this is what we should have so far. We just have a row of double crochets. Nothing impressive yet, but let's go ahead and turn and then get ready to work row 2. Row 2, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet in each of first 4 DC. So single crochet in each of first 4 DCs. All right, so let's do that. So I'm assuming we're not skipping this, so I'm not going to skip that first stitch. I'm going to go into the first stitch. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we've got our 4 single crochets placed in the top of those 4 double crochets, and we're going to start the repeat. So our repeat is going to start with the chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to skip 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, skipping these 3 here. And now we're going to single crochet in each of the next 7 double crochets. So let's place a single. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now we're going to start over. So we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to skip our 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to single crochet in each of the next stitches. Now if you're doing more than 20, you'll just continue with 7. But I'm at the end here because I only did 20. So I'm going to single crochet in the next 3 double crochet. And then I'm here at my end, which I'm at my turning chain. So I'm going to go ahead and single crochet inside of that turning chain. So I should only have my 4 double crochets here. Man, that's a doozy, huh? So let's see what we've got so far. So we've got these single crochets. We got 4 here, and then we have a little loop, then we have 7 single crochets, and then we have a little loop, and then we have 4. So that's basically mirrored on each side. So the repeat for this is chain 5, 7 singles, chain 5, 7 singles, chain 5, and then when you get to the last bit here, you're going to chain 5 and then single crochet 4 times. All right. My goodness. Let's go on to row 3. We're going to turn our work. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to skip the first stitch here, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 3 single crochets. All right, so we've got our double crochets placed. So this chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet. Let me pull some yarn out here. So our next instructions is going to be the start of the repeat. So the start of the repeat is going to be chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip this chain 5 space, and we're going to double crochet in each of the 7 single crochets. So let's go into that first single crochet, place our double. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so that's going to be our repeat. We're going to chain 3, skip the chain 5 space, and then double crochet in each of the next 7 single crochets. And you're going to repeat that until you get to your last bit here. So this is my last bit. So now what I'm going to do is chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip this chain 5 space, and I'm going to double crochet in each of the next next 4 single crochets. So I'm going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3, and then 4. So let's see what we have so far. Alrighty then. So we've got some gaps going on here, right? So this is going to be our decorative pieces right in this area. So this is what you should have so far. Nothing impressive as of yet, but as we go on, it's going to get prettier and prettier. So let's turn our work and move on to row 4. Row 4, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. we're going to skip this first double crochet, and then we're going to double crochet in each of the next 3 doubles. So let's go ahead and place our 3 doubles. Oh, get through there. And now begins our repeat. So our repeat is going to start with a chain 2, and then we're going to single crochet around the next chain 3 and chain 5 spaces together. So we're going to pinch these together with a single crochet. So let's go underneath this chain 5 space, behind both, and then we're going to pull up a loop, and then we're going to hold it there and single crochet. I forgot how to single crochet because oh my goodness, here, let me start over. I don't think I did that right, but we're going to pretend that I did. I definitely didn't. What is going on with me? Why can't I remember how to single crochet right now? All right, hold on, let's try it over here. Okay, that's how you single crochet, dum-dum. All right, good Lord, my brain just had a meltdown. All right, so there's my single crochet placed around those chain 5 spaces. My goodness. Let me regroup myself here. So now we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And then I'm going to double crochet in each of the next 7 double crochets. So this can be a little tricky to try to figure out where's my double crochet, right? So here's our chain, here's our first double, and the very top of that stitch is right there. So I'm going to place my first double, and now I'm coming up to the last one here. I'm going to place my last double there. And that's our repeat. So our repeat is going to be chain 2, single crochet around these chain spaces, both the 3 and the 5, and then we're going to chain 2 more, and then we're going to double crochet in each of those 7. We're going to repeat that until we get to our end bit here. So this is our last chain 3 space. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Then I'm going to single crochet again around the 5 and the 3. So I'm going to go under the 5, behind both, wrap that yarn around, and then do my single crochet. Now I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So let's double crochet in each double crochet here. And then once we get those worked, we're going to have to place 1 more double crochet in our turning chain here. So go ahead and drop a double crochet inside of your turning chain. So you should have 4 double crochet at the end. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that fancy pants? My goodness. I've never done a stitch like that before. All right, we've got 2 more rows, so let's not get too excited. So let's turn our work. We're going to chain 1, and let's single crochet in each of the next 4 double crochets. So we're going to start with that first double, place 1, next stitch 2, next stitch 3, next stitch, and 4. So now we've got a single crochet in each of our 4 double crochets at the start, and now here's our repeat. Our repeat's going to begin now. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip the chain space, and then we're going to single crochet in each of the next 7 double crochets. So let's go ahead and place our single on the top of that first double, So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now if you're doing the repeat, that's what you're going to continue doing until you get to your end piece here. So you're going to chain 3, skip the chain space here, and then you're going to single crochet in the next 7 double crochets. Now once you get to your last chain space, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You're going to skip the chain space here, and then you're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to place a single crochet in our turning chain. Single crochet. There we go. Let's see what we have so far. Let's move this down so we can get a more accurate view. Look at that. We got one more row to go, and we can already see how beautiful this stitch pattern is going to be. So let's go ahead and turn our work. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip this first double crochet, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to place 3 double crochets in the next chain 3 space. So let's go underneath that chain 3 space, and we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So now we've got our 3 double crochet in the chain 3 space, and that's going to start our repeat. So our repeat starts with 3 double crochets in this chain 3 space. Now we're going to double crochet in the next 7 stitches. Now I want you to be careful here because it is very easy to miss this first stitch. If you've got your stitches all bunched up like that, you're going to think this is the next one. But what I want you to do is look where that chain's coming from and notice that you have 1 single crochet there. So if you're coming up short here, if you're getting to the end and you only have 6 stitches, it's likely that you're missing this first one. So go back to the beginning and work your double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now I've reached the last chain space here, which is going to be the end of my repeat, but if you've chained more, then you're going to continue on with the repeat, which is 3 double crochet in the chain space and then 7 double crochet across the stitches. So now that I'm here at the end, I'm going to place 3 double crochets in this chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to work double crochets in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's take a look at what we have. This is one repeat of the pattern. So you're going to repeat rows 2 through 6 to complete your pattern. So however tall you want this, just keep repeating rows 2 through 6. Now I'm going to work some off camera, maybe one more repeat. I think that would be sufficient, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. All right, so here's what we have as the finished little sample. And I think this is just so cute. These look like bows to me. And that's it for the stitch pattern. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, hit like, hit comment, leave me a message. Let me know how you like this stitch pattern, what you'd make with it, all that jazz. It is reversible too, so that's a bonus. All right, see you in the next stitch pattern video.